Right. I'm on. Please pop up. Let me know who's watching. Anybody? Oh, cat ball. We have some movement. Thank you, spirits. If that's you, can you affect another ball? Can you do that again for me? Hi, Claire. Hope you're well. Oh, thank you. Can you go towards another piece of equipment that I've got on the floor? Hey, Billy. Hope you're well. Hey, Chrissy. Literally just started flashing. And I'm creeping more closer to Sophie. So, right, Spirit, if that's you, can you go towards some of the other equipment that I've got, please? Right, can everyone just let me know if the sound is all right? Just blinded myself. Can everybody hear me? And the signal as well. Sounds great, right, perfect. Oh shit, what was that? Right. Okay, so I'm currently in our shop. This is where we do our lone vigil. Hang on. Oh no, it wasn't me. I thought it was me. I don't know if anyone picked up that bang. It's definitely not a floorboard. So I'm currently in the haunted shop. This is where we do our lone vigil experience, where you can come up into this level and do your own investigation. So Chris tagged it. So that cat ball's quite happy tonight. So I've placed it up there, which is an area we don't normally do it. We normally put it just on the floor down here. Now, Claire, you were in here last night doing your lone vigil, and she'll be able to confirm that last night none of the equipment actually was set off. So it's interesting that I've tried to put it further back of the room just to see, because we do get people pick things up over in that area. So I'm currently in our shop. This is where we run our YouTube lives for the lone vigil experience, and we also do our locked off live feed in here as well. Sophie tonight is giving everybody a wave. I've put a music box on her, which means I can't go close enough to her. However, she is looking right at you. So, well, yeah, Rob gets something down that, and that's why I thought I'd put that down there, just to see. I can't see a thing what I'm doing. So Sophie is our doll. If there's anybody who doesn't know who Sophie is, she was actually bought in with some furniture that we had. Somebody was getting rid of a load of stuff. Some of the things date back. We've got like the typewriter down here. There's some things that date back to 1900s, early 1900s. Sophie was actually there at the time, justice for Sophie. And Chris actually said, "What are you doing with her?" And they actually said to him, "Take it." So he's taken her. Since we've brought her in, she was originally in the other room that we've got, which I'll take you into in a minute. And when she was in there, we were getting some things. Chris, what was the first one we had on the spirit board? Sorry, the spirit box. I think it was myself and Colin were in here doing a live on YouTube. And we were asking if there was a spirit, because I'd picked up the name Sophie, which we've never ever had in 5 years. So we've named her Sophie based on the fact that we asked the spirits, did anyone just hear anything? If you did, can you just tag in? Right. Oh, so that's the front door. So there are people downstairs. They'll be leaving shortly. So I think that was potentially downstairs that I've just heard. So because I'd picked up the name Sophie that we've never had in 5 years, I asked, me and Colin had asked on the spirits on the spirit box, if you've been bought in, what have you been bought in with? And the words toy came up. It was clear as day. Me and Colin didn't actually hear it, and we carried on. So we had some lone vigils coming in one night, and they asked, are there any spirits here? And the words on the spirit box came up, creepy dolly. So we're not 100% sure if there is something to do with creepy dolly. So we're trying to work hard at the moment just to see. We did have lone vigil come in the other night and has tried to see if they could pick up on anything. They couldn't get anything from her at that point. So we're not 100% sure whether she has anything, but just because of the fact that a lot of the spirit box is kind of picking up based around creepy dolly and toy, they're all on response. So the cat ball has now stopped, so that's nice to know. So like I said, we have got some items in here that date back to 1905. We've had some things that have been donated to us as well in the other room. So I'm going to take you into there at the moment. I've currently got a music box on who we think is Sophie. There's a couple of cat balls down there. That's me creaking on the floorboards. I've currently got a couple of cat balls set out. The Rem Bear as well, because children have been picked up in this area. And as I said, I've placed that cat ball over in that area because we do get things picked up down in this area as well. So to see that going off, right, so I'm going to take you into the other area and just show you in there. So we've got this kitted out. You've got access to both sides where you can kind of roam between the two areas. So there's a lot of old furniture. Again, like I said, we've had a lot of stuff being donated to us. Another typewriter in there. We have had on the YouTube the sound as though a typewriter is actually, I think Billy, if you're on, you'll be able to confirm that. But it actually sounds like that noise. So we're not sure, but it must be in the other room because that's on the floor in there. That's in a cupboard. Unless the spirit can get into the cupboard, I'm not sure. So Sophie was originally placed in here when we first got her, and this was where we were getting all the stuff on the spirit box with the word toy being associated to a new spirit that had been bought in. and Creepy Dolly. But a lot of the activity in this room, I think I've just seen Chris saying it, actually stopped in here. So what we tried was to move Sophie out of here and put her into the shop. Since we've done that, activity's actually started again. Oh, look. Red spot right in my head. So we've kept her out of here, and the spirits seem to be quite happy since moving her out. So again, that kind of links us to the fact that Sophie might be, we don't even know if that's her name. It was just something, like I said, we got a new name. So we've got in here a lot of stories coming forward, which are based on history, which are based on potential true stories. We've had a lot of names that are coming forward in relation to spirits who lived here previously as well. There is, where's that light just come from? Oh, it's a car. Right, okay. So we've got on here, for those who know Harold, there's a spirit who resides in here called Harold. He once lived here. This is true. He once was one of the owners. There was a spirit here who doesn't like me. And we have been working for years to try and find out who it was, why he doesn't like me, and X, Y, and Z. So we finally got his name. And then we were just amazed when we've looked back and there's actually a link to that name for a homeowner. There was a story of a potential woman who hung herself in here that had an affair. There was like a love triangle. Since doing research, we've found out there's a potential story there with Harold and his wife. But there's also been a lady who's been seen stood at this window, who is just looking out the window. A lot of people have picked up that she's potentially stood holding a candle, looking out, waiting for whoever it is to come forward. So we've placed a candle in that window for her, and we put a cat ball next to it, and the cat ball does actually go off quite a lot on the windowsill. We've had a REM pod down here. Where is it? Just down there. Twice it's been physically pushed over as it's activated. These can be seen on like the YouTube shorts. I think Chris put them on. So we're kind of, since doing the locked off live feeds through the night, the amount of activity that we've actually been finding is just overwhelming. There was voices, there's moans, huge footsteps, early hours of the morning when the whole building is empty, so people are starting to go now. So it's just absolutely crazy. And then you get other nights where there's just absolutely nothing. So we had Denise have the responsive thank. Oh, yeah, so that candle, I actually, we had a lone vigil in here, and I bought a candle up for the lone vigil to stand in the window and hold it. And I explained to them what the reason I was bringing the candle up for. And as I was leaving, the spirit box said, thank you. So we were like, she's thanked me for the candle. So that's kind of why we're going along based with that. So we've got photographs of old owners, paintings that they've drew. People are linking up to the war. There was an owner here who actually died in a car crash on Leven Bank. His car hit a stone, large rock stone that was covered in snow. We've had the words stone sounded like afterwards a huge crashing noise on the spirit box. So we're finding that the spirit box in here works perfectly well with response to questions. It's just absolutely brilliant. I've asked if there's a spirit in here who doesn't like me, and it's come forward and said yes. I've said, can you tell me your name? And the name Harold's come out. So the evidence that we're collecting since doing this is just brilliant. Like I said, we've had lone vigils coming up here who are booking their slots, and they're getting some brilliant stuff. So you'll be able to hear voices at the minute. That is just people downstairs. So I'm going to come back in here and start here just because this room's a little bit warmer. And I'm going to make a start. So right. I say it's warmer, it's bloody freezing still. Right, good evening spirits. I'm back again. If there's a spirit, oh, that could be me. That could be me. In fact, let me just take a step and then, yeah, right, that's me. Right, if there's any spirits, the lander of the building, and you can see me right now and you can hear my voice, if you're able to come forward, whether you touch some of the equipment, or if you can press the typewriter. Maybe knock on something. Come forward and let me know that you can hear me. Can you copy me? Come on, come towards me. I really don't like Sophie with her hand up like that. Well, I just thought I'd move her a little bit. Yes, I did actually touch her. She's just... Look. Hi, Sophie. Right, Sophie. Let me just turn you back round. Her eyes. Right, I'm going to do this just to show you, right? She freaks me out. I don't mind dolls, right? We've got a load of dolls down here. Dolls do not bother me. She does. I don't know if it's because she's bigger than me, but I just don't like her. Now, Chris actually took her out the shop and brought her home. He put her in the car seat and brought her home. She slept in the garage because I won't even have her in the house, right? Now, if her hand does actually come down and grabs my wrist, right, I am out of here and I'll never return. I'm going to get closer. The music box will go off. But, oh, I really don't want to. Oh, just, like, there's no need. So, if she blinks, ugh, I can't just, ugh, no, shit. Right, I've freaked myself out, right, so, I can't believe I've even just touched her. I can't, but, she's just, ugh. Right. Right, so, spirits, I'm not going to be in here very long tonight. So if there is a spirit who's new, we're trying to work out who you are. If any of the spirits, I've said this before and I got confirmation by other spirits. So if you're able to touch some of the equipment for me just to confirm and help me out. Is there a new spirit in here with me? That's in this building? Maybe a spirit that's a bit creepy that you don't like, or you find a little bit strange. I'm going to use the device in my hand. I'm just going to pop it down there. If you come forward, speak into that device for me. Can you tell me your name? Don't know what that said. Oh, it's awful when you can't see the camera. Sam. So Wendy, we keep her just purely for investigations. I like Wendy. I don't like Sophie. Spirits, can you speak into this device for me in my hand? Can you tell me if there's a spirit here called Sophie? Or can you tell me what I'm pointing at right now? What's this? You can see she's sat in a chair with her hand up. What did that say? How many spirits are in this room with me now? Or the room next door? It didn't make out any words, that's fine. If there's any spirits that can see me and hear my voice, can you come and speak into this device really clearly for me?
Yes.
I've asked this before and I've had a clear response and it's worked. Are you able to say my name? What's that tapping? Sorry, I've just blinded everyone. But did you not hear that tapping? It's coming from behind the camera. Down there again. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this spirit box just down here. So, heard that one, so it's coming. I'm just going to turn around. So it's coming from this area. There's a spirit. Oh, I've got my back to Sophie now and it freaks me out. Can you come and touch this for me? You'd set it off earlier. Can you do it again?
Of education.
Right, if anyone heard that, I swear I heard Dolly. Is there a Dolly with me? Why? Yeah, well, it does sound like it's... Bonjour. Je m'appelle Claire. Never had French sounding words before. Je m'appelle Claire, what's your name? I don't know any more French. That's me on the floorboards, I'm just... I think the word Dolly's come up. Is there any spirits that are able to tell me about Dolly? What's she like?
It's kind of a...
Does Sophie have a... Hang on, I'm going to see if I can say the name. Can you tell me the name of the hat that Sophie's wearing? That the Dolly's wearing? If there's any children or any spirits who once resided in this building, can you come forward and help me, please? You know, I don't mean you any harm or disrespect. You know who I am. I'm in here every day. Can you tell me where you are? Can you tell me your name? The dolly with her hand up. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi. Dolly with the hand up. Can you tell me your name? Can you confirm your name for me? Do you know your name?
Alzheimer's.
What's your name so we don't have to keep calling you Freaky Dolly or Dolly? Is Sophie correct? I mean, that sounded like me when I've eaten a curry too quick and I've got indigestion. Can you tell me the colour of the light that I've got in my hand? What colour is it? Can you see what colour it is? Are you still with me?
Nickname.
Love.
Sophie may be a nickname. Oh, Freaky Dolly may be a nickname. I heard nickname. What's your real name? Can you blink your eyes? Why don't you have a stare off with Sophie, Chris? Why don't you sleep in the garage tonight? Really? Oh, she freaks me out. Right, you know what? I'm going to do it. Oh, that's me, right. I am going to turn that off, though, while I do. Because I'm going to put it over here. Let me see. Sophie or Dolly? Can we look at each other? Are you okay with that?
Literally, we go.
Am I alright to look into your eyes? I'll do it if you say yes. If you tell me it's okay, I don't know how long I will because right. I'm actually going to sit with the phone. You know what? I want... So if there's any spirits in here now, I actually can't get any closer to her. I don't even want to. Because if those eyes move or that hand comes down... Oh, Chris. Oh. I actually really don't like you right now. Right. That means, oh, how close am I going to have to get to her? I tell you what, let me turn that off.
Ghost 2.
Oh, how do I? Chris, here. Right. Hang on, let me... Why am I even doing this? Oh. Do you realise how close I've actually got to... I'm going to have to, like... I'm sorry. Oh, I think I've just broken a leg. Hi. Right, if there's any spirits in this building, I've said it earlier, there's quite a lot of words that result around this doll. So if you can see me now, can you come forward? Let me hear you. There is a ball just here. You're welcome to come and touch it. Or if I should move, I thought I heard something. that movement. Oh, she's freaking me out. She really is. I can't do that anymore. I don't like it. I've done what you said, Chris, but that is all you're getting for that. Because it's making me freak out, and I don't want to be freaked out. So I'm going to get music box put back there. So, right, I'm going to go in the other room a little bit. Put that there. Let's go in the other room. It's me. Right. Whew. Right, so I've got a few bits of equipment dotted around in here. There's a REM mirror just behind me. I'm going to sit on here a moment. Chris? Oh, just bloody shit myself. That was me on the REM mirror. The REM mirror that I just said is in here. I want to just try the spirit box in here again because I've never, ever, ever had French words come through in here before. Right, good evening, spirits. My name's Clare. You should know me. You should know me by now. You should know who I am. If there's any spirits in here with me, hooks, I can. I'm just gonna move. That's me. Can you come forward? Can you speak into this device in my hand and tell me your name? Are you able to say my name?
How do you...
Chris is saying French words. What, is it still saying French words? So I wonder if there's a... I mean, I've never ever had that in 5 years. Bonjour. I think I know. Bonjour, my petit confleur. Is that my pretty cauliflower? Come on, if there's any spirits with me, come forward. Come towards my voice. Hola. Hola's Spanish. falling for that one. Can you tell me the language that you speak? So that's just people downstairs, if you heard that bang. Right, spirits, can you come forward if you can see me right now? Can you go towards some of the devices that I've got? So that's downstairs again. Can you go towards some of the equipment that I've got on the floor or around the room? If there's Harold. Harold, I know you don't like me. If you can come forward, tell me your name in this device in my hand. I will be going soon. What are you All Saints now, Chris? How long did it take you to Google that and copy and paste? Dora, you've often been seen at the window. If it is you, we don't know. If Dora's with me, are you able to tell me? So Chris has put evening Paul. I've not had that comment. I've not seen. Paul, am I not getting all the comments through? So Dora, if you're here, can you come forward? Oh, yes it is. I'm thinking of All Saints. So, I've just sat and had an idea tonight. So tell me if you think it's good, because obviously I'm going to finish this in a minute and then I'm going to set up the... Oh, right, okay. I didn't know if I'd missed comments or not. So I'm going to be finishing this live in a minute and then I'll be setting up the YouTube. I've just thought, it's only because I've sat next to it. Now we've got an old chair which dates back to the 1900s and it was kindly donated to us. Do you reckon I should put that chair in the other room and sit Sophie on it? Spirit, should I put Sophie on this chair in the other room? Should I put Dolly on this chair in the other room, in the shop? So Billy's saying do it.
Marvellous.
Marvellous.
Purple.
Why are there spirits here who don't like the creepy dolly? Can you tell me so that we can help you? Why don't you like the creepy dolly?
It's hard. There's nothing.
I think I'm going to try and
London.
put her on that chair. Chris, just let me know if that's okay. I won't bring her back in here though, because we have been told in the past spirits don't like her in this room.
UK health.
Just let me know.
Wait.
I feel quite calm in here actually. Are there any spirits in here with me now that can see me? What's your name? How old are you?
Florida.
Can you tell me the name of the room that the dolly's in?
The grim. Best.
Number 1. Tired and tech.
Who the hell?
So I can't make out any of them. Right, okay. So, like I said, that chair, where am I going the wrong way? That chair, I'll place it in the shop and I'll put Dolly on it, Sophie. See if we get any different activities surrounding that. Just with it being a bit of a different kind of chair, and obviously it's over 100 years old. It's going to have a hell of a lot of residual energy with it as well. So it'd be interesting to see if anything different shows up on YouTube tonight. So I am going to end it here. And go back through and do that, and then I'll get the YouTube set up. Currently blinding myself. How old are you? Response 4 and a bit. Oh, see, I missed that. So have I got any children with me now? Is there a child with me? Right. So I'm going to end this here. I'll get the live set up on YouTube. If you haven't already booked your slot for the Lone Vigil experience, there's still some dates for March left on the website. You've got access to both these areas, freely investigate as you wish, and it'll be broadcast on YouTube if you want to. If you don't want it to, which some people don't, we do record it just to kind of capture any evidence, and then we'll upload a video so you're not actually out as a live. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, just the evidence that we've been getting in here over the past few weeks since we've been doing this is just absolutely outstanding. So give me about 5 minutes and I'll have it all set up on YouTube. So don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the other side. Bye. What will you uncover when the lights go out?